Hey everybody, I'm Manny. Welcome back to my channel, Aftershave. So we're gonna get into a pretty kick-ass shave here that I've been dying to get into. I got a few products that I didn't know much about. I didn't know existed, and then a product that was surprisingly, was contacted by a fellow wet shaver, a friend through Instagram, and another product here that was sent from a buddy of mine. Or the rest of the products were sent from a buddy of mine, but one of the products I'm pretty stoked to try because I didn't think I'd be able to get a hold of one, let alone a sample. So I just get into it without further ado. Hope you guys are having a fantastic one. I'm having a great one myself. Just got home yesterday late afternoon, mid evening. Just woke up about a half an hour ago. Jumped out the shower, got ready for getting ready for a shave. You can see, so I'm doing pretty good. I was had a pretty rough trip. This trip around, it was pretty hectic. Racing against time. Driving while falling asleep, it was hard. I had a couple of buddies, thank you guys know who you are, who had helped me out and keep me awake to get me here. Because you guys probably wouldn't be seeing this shave at the moment. Anyways, let's get into the shave. This is the Smoke, the lavender, that was sent over from my buddy Alex De Leon. And yeah, that's the box, just in case you didn't know it existed, because I haven't talked to anyone who even know it existed, or I haven't seen anybody use it on camera. So we'll get into that today, and I've already opened it on the video, and this is the puck. It is a very old puck. It looks like it hasn't seen much love. It looks like it's just been on the shelf for a very long time, but we'll get into it and see how this goes. So with using that, I think it'd be sacrilegious if I didn't use my Smoke Badger. I don't remember the number, 730, I believe. I'm not sure. It's been so long since I used this because I'm not. It's almost, I guess it's wiggling, it's coming out. That's one of the first brushes I owned when I was very fresh beginner wet shaver, so didn't know much about taking care of the brush. I still use it here now and again. It doesn't come out. It doesn't feel like it's gonna come out, but it is a little wiggly. So I don't like to use it very often, but I want to use it for this shave today. And I'll replace it, but it just got sentimental value. You know what I mean? So today's blades will be the fantastic Parker blades from Super Safety Razors. These were also sent over from Alex De Leon. And I will be getting into the Rex Ambassador. Yes, guys, it's finally gonna be seeing a shave here today. And if you guys can see, there is the back there. Okay, and you guys all can see, this is what it looks like from the bottom end. So pretty stoked to try this out here today, and I am a bit shaky, extremely tired, got enough rest, but I am shaky. And for after the shave, I will be using Lavender Creeper. There you go, Lavender Creeper from the Holy Black. So pretty stoked to try that out, and afterward we'll follow it off with the Vanillé Lavender Aftershave Balm. So with that said, I'm just gonna stick this in the barber side just to get it going. Meanwhile, I get this soap lathered up. Yeah, so I hope you guys are doing great, like I said, and I hope you guys are having a fantastic shave. And this will be my my shave. What's going on here? I'm trying to put this box together. Set this off to the side. This will be my shave before the West Coast shaving meetup today. They're having a meetup. I think it's a private meetup. I don't know many people who know about it or have talked about it. And what's his face? What's his face? Excuse me. It's just a matter of saying. Abraham had got a hold of me and said if I was willing to attend, and I agreed. All right, so I want to be able to put this back in its original package. So all I'm doing there is I cut an X across it to see if I can pick up the there we go. See if I can pick up the package without ripping it. So I thought the puck was like a light tangy color, beigey color, but it's actually white. I think it's all the oils that escaped out the bottom of it. So don't know how that's gonna work. And it is a really soft soap. Okay. And I'm just peeling it back like a flower, if you will. This is basically all I did. But it is a very, very soft soap. So you know what? Just so that I can use it that way, I don't know if the label is waterproof or not, but well, let's see if we can put it back. I'll take the whole puck off carefully. I'm weird like that, guys. Like I was mentioning to Jill, I take extreme pride over the things that I own. Things that were gifted to me, whether I purchased them or not. And stuff like this, I'm just weird like that. I like to preserve things the way they are. Alright, so I got it off. There's the puck. I set this off to the side so I can put it back the way it was. And it feels, oh wow, that's that is really, really slick. Alright, and excuse my allergies again, guys. Alright, so let's get into it. And I'm going to go in extremely wet. There's a lot of water in there still. And then just going to go ahead and start lathering it under the sink here. You guys can see there's the puck. Yeah, just there's a lot of water in here. That's what I like to do when I lather it in my hand. Go in really wet. Well, it smells good. That's a plus. So I can't wait to see how it actually performs. All right, let's add some more water. Well, that was a big dunk. It doesn't matter. We're still lathering it in the hand, right? All right. Now, because this looks like it's been sitting a long time, you can see the discoloration in the I don't know what wax paper I think it is, in the discoloration in the paper. Yeah, see, that's exactly what I had a feeling about. It didn't feel as creamy as I started lathering it up, but as I'm taking off the top layers, I can feel the difference in the creaminess. So I'm gonna lather it up really, really well, load really heavy, just so I can get that top layer worked out. I want to be able to have no issues. So it's coming along really nicely. I just want to knock off that top layer because you guys can see that the oils did escape, or were trying to escape out the bottom of the wax paper. So it's looking and feeling pretty good now. So we'll go with that. I just think it's better safe than sorry. I'm just looking to the side here because my wife just got home, running some errands. And then I'll take all the remaining off and add it to my face. I was getting nervous because the beginning, after I was lathering it for a few seconds, was really foamy. But as I started getting the top layer knocked off, you can feel the difference. As I'm holding it here versus here, it's really different. It feels really nice now. So, I'm gonna rinse this off. Look, let me show you something. This is where I was lathering. Let me see if you guys can see that. I was lathering here, and this is wet, but this is really rough still. And I was going all over the puck with it. This is really rough. Like really rough, and this is really soft now, really creamy. But it feels like it's gonna be a great soap. So let's see how that goes. What I'm worried about is if the scented essential oils may have I don't know what kind of oils or scent stuff is in there, but I don't know if you guys can hear the brush wiggling. I don't know if the essential oils, whatever kind of scents they use in it, may have escaped the scent. Or escape the scent. It may have escaped the dang it, I'm having a hard time talking today. Maybe escaped the wax paper. So fingers crossed that this knot doesn't come out on video. Forgot I had my my bloom water sitting here. Oh, that was a big dump. Man, do I miss this brush. Well, it feels really good, really creamy, really really protective. I can smell a little bit of the lavender. There you go. and it does got a little sheen to it. But the scent does smell a little chemical-y, I guess you could say. Take my razor out. Give that a little rinse under water. Dry my hands and get my blade. Yeah, it almost, the scent is very, very minimal. It's, I would probably give it a 2 out of 10. But yeah, it definitely, I do believe the scents did escape it. I really do believe so. Alright, there is the blade there. Set this down. I forgot they had told me to load it upside down. Give me a second, guys. Okay. Blade is set. And let's start with setting 4. You guys can see the red dot there. It is on setting 4. First pass with the grain. Warm up my blade and let's get to it. So far, very, very smooth. Okay, now I know what they're talking about. I have my finger way up here and I felt the dial move, so I left the dial back on number 4. There you go. I did feel it move. Okay, so now I gotta remember that. I don't remember how many days of growth I have. I think it's 3 days. Yeah, there's hardly no scent to this soap. You can tell it's lavender, but it's very, very minimal. It's slick, that's for sure. The razor feels very smooth. It feels very stiff. Yeah, it smells very chemically. That's even a word. It kind of reminds me of the Hoslinger. It's got that Hoslinger kind of the coconut one. The blue one smelled really good. Just rinse it off my handle. Yeah, the smell is very faint. Make sure it's, yeah, see it moved without me even knowing it. It's on setting 5. Let's bring it down to, let's go to setting 3. Let's see how this goes. Second pass, cross green. So far so good with the razor. It does got a different feel to it. I forgot how much water this brush held. Alright, second pass, and moved again. It's at 3.5 now. Let's keep it at, let's bump it up all the way to 6 or 6.5 to see what this against the green pass could do. I don't know if you guys can see that. 6.5. Let's just see what it feels like. Just take it easy. As long as we don't get no blade chatter is all I'm looking for. Wow. Setting 6 was a whole lot smoother. I can feel it's right at the point where the blade wants to chatter. But it feels good. Wow. Alright, that was a really good shave, and you guys can see it's, let me wash this up. You guys can see it's still on setting 6.5, and oh, it got me now. Wow. Wow. All right, guys, let me rinse off. I'll be back for the rest of the post. All right, guys, I'm back. I had to do my post shave off camera because I saw my daughter had came into the room, and big smile on her face, and she came to give me some stuff. Let me see the letter, please. My wife and daughter are in the room right now, because I probably won't be here for Father's Day. I'll probably be here for the beginning of Sunday, and probably leave 10 or 11 o'clock in the morning. So she brought me a card here, if you guys can see that. It says, to Dad, Happy Father's Day. It says 6/17/2018 for Mom and Zoe. Thank you for being a good dad, and even though this isn't much, hope you like this, Zoe. And the bottom part is from my wife. Thank you for being a wonderful dad, even when you think you are not. I always, even though you think you aren't, you always are. I know that our kids will have a great role model of how a man should really be like. For Zoe, she will know how she should be treated by one. Excuse me. For Seth, when he grows up, he will know how to treat a lady. I couldn't ask for a better father than you. Love you very much. Thank you for being there for us and for caring for our needs. Love your wife and love your wife, Rosie Miranda. Excuse me, guys. I'm a little choked up here. And then the card that's inside, it says this here. It says, hey Dad, I found a Father's Day card that captures your experience of raising a kid like me. And then you open up the card and it's a 3D card. Raising a kid like me says, oh shit! Is that what it says? And then, hold this for you, please. And then she bought me a big ass mug here for my beer. Yeah, boy. Look at this thing. It's pretty kick ass, man. Super Dad. And then she got me this man cave. So you guys will probably be seeing this up on the back up here somewhere. It is pretty big, so we'll see how we can work this in or put it up once in a while. I don't know exactly how this is gonna happen because we don't have the extension cords that may get in the way. But pretty kick ass. Love it. Thank you, baby. All right, guys. So let's get into the rest of the shave here. Yeah, so I didn't do the full post. I did do the alum off camera. Pretty kick ass. Really enjoyed that. Again, the razor was really great. It's one of the good ones. The number 3 felt a little what's the word I'm looking for here? A little chattery. Like it was sticking a little bit. Setting 4 was okay. I think my best setting probably would have been like a 5.5 maybe, but I bumped it all the way to 6.5, and I had a great shave. It was right at that borderline of blade chatter, but I got a great shave. Even though I got the nicks up here, I didn't feel them. That's crazy. My face feels really BBS. No irritations at all. Wow. Yeah. What a great razor. My if I could say goods and bads, goods would be it's a beautiful razor, a great shaver, just great beautiful design. I really can't say much about it. It's really beautiful. It's a really great manufactured razor. Great machine work, great job, great weight. It's really nicely balanced in the hands. It feels really good. I do tend to hold the razor up here to the top and tend to do this when I'm shaving upward. It feels good. Yeah, I did mess with the dial a little bit while I was shaving by accident. Now the bad thing, not that it's a negative bad thing. A thing for me would be I shaved on setting 6 fine, with no issue. The lower settings weren't as great. Now to pay $230, $250 and some change shipped, for one adjustment, that's a pretty big price point, guys. Um, yeah, because my best shave on it, or the best feel of the settings, I felt were on setting six, 6.5. So maybe six would have been okay, but to have all those six settings and pay $250, I guess shipped, would probably be a buzzkill for me. It's a beautiful razor. I can't wait to use it some more and try out some different blades. Maybe the lower settings would be a little bit better for me. I don't know, but with that said, let's finish the rest of the shave here. So we're gonna get into Lavender Creeper from the Holy Black, and it's gonna spray a ton down on the hand here, and add this to the face. Add a little bit more. Because of the alcohol content, it dried up right away. Didn't get my neck. Whew, smells good. Yeah, so Alex DeLeon was asking me, he wanted me to test that soap out before he planned on picking one up. And yeah, buddy, it's a pretty chemically. If you want me to send that back to you to try out before you purchase another one, I don't know. It's up to you. I will be glad to keep it here if you're not interested. But yeah, just so that way you don't make another purchase and well, let me try it out. And then you get it, and then you find out the same thing. Yeah, because you were asking me if I didn't like a certain thing to send it back. So if you want, I'll send it back. I'll keep it if you want. However you like. But yeah, I wouldn't pick it up if I were you, buddy. Here you go, Vanulay, Soap of the Gods. And I forgot to mention, I used this last time, and what a great, fantastic post feel. Yeah, and Monica, thank you very much for your comment. She got a hold of my video, and she private messaged me on Messenger, and she's gonna send me another label for my soap container. Oh wow! So what a wonderful shave, guys! An all-around great shave. Those little nicks, I'm surprised I did not feel them. That's how great that razor felt. Just beautiful. I really love the shave. It was fantastic. Let's get into the end here. So I used the Rex Ambassador on setting 4, and I think setting 3.5. The final Against the Grain, I went on 6.5. So that means I could have went all 3 passes with 6.5 and had no issues. The blade I used here today were the Parker razor blades from Super Safety Razors. The soap of choice was the Smoke, and this was the Lavender. My brush of choice was my Smoke Badger brush that did really well. Couldn't ask for more. Did forget that I held a lot of water. Went in with Lavender Creeper from the Holy Black. Great stuff. I can really feel the great menthol. And those two together smell fantastic. They smell really good. And then Vanulay Aftershave Balm. So that's my shave, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. I gotta head out of here. I gotta take care of some things here with the family, and I gotta run some errands. So I hope you guys like what you see. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Thanks for joining me. And like I said, if you guys can please like, favorite, share, and subscribe, and hit that little bell icon down at the bottom, so that way you guys get my next future notifications whenever my new videos pop up. And I will catch you guys on the next one. Y'all stay safe out there. Later.